Hello, everyone. Where's my guy? Oh, I left the voice channel. That's what happened. Hold on. There I am. Ta-da. Alrighty. And we're back. Don't tell me I have to wait for an update. That would actually be kind of tragic. Hope you all are having a great day. Hope you're having a good lunch. Hope you've had a good lunch if you already ate. Good breakfast if you're just waking up. Dinner if you're having that. I hope you're having a good whatever time zone you're in. And hey, this time I didn't fall asleep 10 minutes before stream start time. We're on time today. So, I want you guys' opinion on something. Would you be interested in more Fortnite streams? Because I mostly did that one because I wanted to see if I could do the live event on stream. And then, of course, I had to leave before the live event happened, which is tragic because number one, Team Ice King wins. Hell yeah. Number two, watching it back was insane. I hate watching back events that I wasn't able to participate in because this not the same. It's not the same. The fact the visitor is Geno is also insane. And the fact they actually killed off the origin, aka the Cube King, and the scientist, and the original visitor, the three guys who got eaten by the Chrome at the beginning of that season, and then fully killed off the paradigm, also revealing that the singularity and the paradigm are not the same person. For those of you who don't know, Singularity piloted the mech in the original mech event. Part of me kind of wishes some of these live events happened more akin to, like, I kind of understand why certain ones didn't, or why this one didn't at least. The Primal live event way back in Chapter 2, because of issues with connectivity and everything, they made it so that it was just a limited time of mode for the live event, which you could play multiple times. Like, it didn't change anything, but like being able to experience the live event multiple times, that was great, especially since you could experience it at different times. Since we're still waiting for the game to launch, I will be right back. I'm getting some water, but I won't be gone long enough that I'll need to put the be right back screen up. So hold tight. And I'm back with a cup of water. Like I said, wasn't going to take too long, so didn't put up be right back. Anyways, yeah, so would you guys be interested in future Fortnite streams? Obviously not tonight or today. I mean, because today is BTD6. Oh my gosh, the scuff is so real because we should be well past the point of the screen that's launching the game. You know, I am going to put up the Be Right Back screen. I need to use the restroom. Oh, I got back just in time. The game is launching. Where is my mouse cursor? Tap this. Here we are. Just got back. Boy. I mean, at least the game is launched this time. We're not just staring at my desktop. But yes, today we're going back. I want to be Monke. There we go. First, we get our daily reward. The update. Wow, Dandy Monk. He-Man. I'll be looking at that stuff later. Sort of. I'm gonna look at the hero now. Okay. Ah, okay. Right now he's exclusive alongside He-Man. There's a big Masters of the Universe thing going on right now. Fortnite has it. Bloons has it. Heck, I think Fortnite did a collaboration with Bloons too. Oh, sweet. I forgot about this. Faster cooldowns. That's awesome. The monkey money. Nice. A new perk for that. A banner. More monkey money. Bouncy projectiles. Nice. The possum pet. We got Cave Monkey here. Road Spikes. The Pro Powers with Banana Farmer Pro. The Super Monkey Beacon. Hype Boost Monkey. And Tech Pop Prime. And then, of course, these guys, which are all part of the thing. The Sword of Power. The Sword of Protection. Cringer the Battle Cat. And the Havoc Staff. But enough about looking at menus. It's monkey time. All right, let's see. Nice. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna go 3 mines round. Gonna change our hero. To... Yeah, you know what? Pat Fusty. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Pat Fusty.
It's squashing time.
Yes. Washing time indeed. Alright. Do this thing. So I very much could have streamed yesterday. I wasn't working. I wasn't necessarily busy. But by choosing not to stream yesterday, you know what I was able to do? I was able to take care of at least some of my room. My room looks like a tornado hit it and a nuclear bomb went off at the same time. And I'm not about that life. Okay? I don't like having to step over things in order to get from my door to my bed. I have to basically climb past a foot of junk to get into my bed, even. All right, we're gonna start with putting Fusty right here at the start.
Oh, I'm ready.
Perfect. And a glue gunner. Elmer Flex is going to be assisting Pat Fusty. And in fact, I've got a story behind every single named monkey. And I purchased the monkey names perk so I could name these guys whatever I wanted. And of course, when it comes to that, as someone who loves writing stories and fan fictions, this really benefits me. So see, right now, we've got Pat Fusty and Elmer Flex at the Crystal Quarry. Perhaps the minor monkeys are hidden inside the tent, hiding because they know the Bloons are coming. And here comes the Bloons, ready to attack. Now I could come up with a million different reasons as to why Pat and Elmer are there. I could come up with a name for who is in the tent. In fact, I could even write something for co-op where Pat Fusty and Quincy or Pat Fusty and Benjamin are all here. As we see Elmer Flex, he's got corrosive glue. It's not regular glue. Pat shouts, "Get them!" And now Elmer Flex is shooting faster. And you know what? We're gonna add another guy. Right here is Tackmaster 2.
Nice.
Tackmaster 2 is piloted by a monkey. No one knows what happened to Tackmaster 1, and if Tackmaster 2 knows, he's not saying anything. And of course, we've also got this guy. Ed Valor.
Nice.
For a lot of these guys, I've figured out a quote unquote canon upgrade path for them. For example, Elmer Flex, well, he's a glue storm. Tackmaster 2 is an overdrive, or well, the thing that's above overdrive. Which one is that again? He's the tack, though. Although, possible that sometimes I might write it as a super maelstrom. Unclear, I don't quite remember. The only one who doesn't really have that is Ed Valor, and that's because, quite honestly, I haven't spent enough time with the Desperado Monkey. But the Mob Mauler is BFB Go Home. Now you may be wondering, why don't I get rid of these guys? And it's very simple. There's an achievement for playing multiple maps and winning without removing any removable things, which, you can only earn that when there are removable things on. Bam, there we go. He doesn't even have his Deadeye yet. Vlad Iceman is the freeze monkey, and he is an absolute zero. And I typically give him cold snap as well. But see, we're almost done with this easy mode map. Primaries only. And I believe we have one of every primary, except for Boomerang. And so that'll be the next guy we bring out. Glaives that are red hot. Roman Apley. I just spilled water on my shirt. But in any case, here comes the Moab,
Comes a big one.
and it's already dead. And the end. And there we have it. Return to Monke. And we're going to keep going just to see how far we can get in primaries only on this map. Give him his Deadeye finally. But yeah, so we've got Ed Valor, Tackmaster 2, Vlad Iceman, BFB Go Home, Elmer Flex, Pat Fusty, Roman Apley. I already said Ed Valor. Oh, we don't have Marcus Dartman. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about him. Marcus Dartman, pilot of the Ultra Juggernaut. I completely forgot about him. Now we have one of every single tower on the field. You got Marcus, Roman, BFB Go Home, Tackmaster 2, Vlad Iceman, Elmer Flex, and Ed Valor.
Target.
But yeah, so these are the primaries. Marcus Dartman, pilot of the Ultra Juggernaut Mobile Catapult. Roman Apley, the mystical Glaive Lord. I say mystical because I believe before there was Glaive Lord, there was the lightsaber thrower. Elmer Flex, he uses the glue storm. Vlad Iceman,
Here comes a big one.
commander of Wind and Absolute Zero.
Get them!
BFB Go Home, a missile platform designed to take out any Moab class balloon that it comes across. Those are the primary monkeys. Whew. Goodness. I do not want to fall asleep. That is not something I want to do. So far, so good. The Ultra Juggernaut's gonna be the first 5 tier that we get. And just like that, I'll be honest, I really don't have much to say. Not right now, at least. Oh,
Comes a big one.
the Nintendo Direct was today. I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but it was certainly a lot. Kingdom Hearts 4 has been announced, coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Beyond that,
See that? Busticated. Get them!
other than Kingdom Hearts 4, there's more Pokopia stuff coming out. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, which I believe brings back in some form Woohoo Island. I still kind of hate the things that they're trying to replace Mii's with. Hmm. What else is there to say? The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is getting a remake slash remaster or something of the matter. And Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions with extra content. What else? Minecraft is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition for Bedrock and or just being another console edition. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to yawn. I'm trying not to be tired. I just ate. I just had water. Why am I tired? Okay. What else? Oh, I forgot that I put glue on that statue trophy thing. I'll need to take care of that later.
See that? Busticated.
All right. Oh, I got a package arriving. I had a package arrive a little earlier today. Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii. And following that is going to be a whole Nintendo Wii setup. That should show up sometime tomorrow, I would hope. All right. Hold on one second.
See that? Busticated.
All right, we got the glue storm set up. I will be back in a second. I just gotta close my door. Now with that handled and taken care of, now we got Elmer Flex in his glue storm form with all of his extra glue hoses.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the big one. Busticated.
Packmaster 2 and Vlad Iceman are the next ones to be upgraded, followed by BFB Go Home. BFB Go Home! But yeah, so
Whoa, crushed it. See that? Busticated.
there we go. It's actually really enjoyable. I like the challenge of only one tower of each type. Or rather, only one of each tower. Especially since they're named.
See that? Busticated. Oh, crushed it.
There go the hoses. The attack zone is now active.
Here comes the big one.
We always want to try and get to at least round 100. I mean, hey, if we can do it here,
Oh, crushed it.
like this, it's possible that we might be able to use this setup in chimps mode. Do I expect it to work? Hell no. Like, not for chimps. The level cost is going to be much higher. But for chimps on this map, I could easily supplement the money that I wouldn't have with these because I'm not using. But yeah.
See that? Busticated! Get them!
Hmm. Here's my question. Should I build one of the balloons in Minecraft?
Nice! See that? Busticated!
And just like that, we're on round 81.
See that? Busticated!
Boom! Absolute zero for Vlad Iceman. Next up is the BFB Go Home becoming a mobile eliminator.
Oh, crushed it! Get them! Here comes a big one! See that? Busticated! Get them! Oh, here comes a big one! Crushed it! BFD! Get them!
All right. See, the best part about this is the fact that with so few monkeys, I'm not juggling so much stuff. I can now upgrade the BFB Go Home through the Eliminator and annihilate ZOMGs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, number funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah. 5 out of them have their tier 5s. Pat is not yet level 20. Next up is going to be Roman Apley becoming a Glaive Lord. And then finally Ed Valor becoming a Golden Justice.
Rushed it.
Oh, did you see that? Those Moabs got pushed back.
See that? Busticated.
And there we go.
Awesome. Here comes a big one.
We're getting real close.
Rushed it.
Oh man, DDTs.
DDT.
Luckily, the combination of the Glue Storm and the Absolute Zero slows them down long enough that the two that can actually, well, I mean, I guess technically Absolute Zero can also see camo.
Rushed it.
Oh my gosh, it extends his range so far. There we go.
COMG. Rushed it.
All right. And look at that, we melt those balloons.
See that? Busticated.
Oh, yeah, it totally does. The Desperado's ability lets whoever gets affected by it see camo.
COMG. Rushed it.
Boom, Glaive Lord.
Here comes a big one. Oh, rushed it. Get down!
Oh, the DDTs all died. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I was worried that they wouldn't die.
See
But we
that?
got them.
Fusticated.
Indeed, they were fusticated, Pat. I really don't use the powers that often. We haven't sold any of these gemstones. We're only missing a single tier 5, and Pat's not even level 20 yet.
Yes! COMG! See that? Fusticated! Get down!
Here we are, round 98. I gotta be ready for glue and freeze.
Oh, rushed it.
I'll be honest, I don't actually remember how many loops around this thing they go. Oh no, wait, round 99 is the one with all of the DDTs.
Here comes a big one. DDT. Oh, rushed it. Get down!
Oh my gosh, we got it!
B-A-D spells bad.
Yes, it does. That Fusty, it does spell bad. Oh, they go around more than once.
Get down! See that?
Boom! And that's level 100 completed, and we got a Desperado Insta-Monkey.
Here comes a big one.
We don't even have Golden Justice yet, but we'll get him shortly.
See that?
I think we lose here. But we've at least gotten Golden Justice once. Oh no! We survived this round.
I'm the OMG!
And he's level 20.
Comes the big one. See that? What's the cadence? Get them!
Everyone's a tier 5 and Pat Fusty's max level.
Get them! Get them!
All right.
TFC! See that? What's the cadence? Get them!
Here we are.
Get them! See that? What's the cadence? Get them!
I want to see how far we can go with just these guys.
DDT! Get them!
The DDTs are very scary because they can go around the loop multiple times.
See that? What's the cadence? Get them!
And here we are. Round 108. Primaries only. One tower of each. One of each tower. Not one tower of each. One of each tower. Following that, they're all tier 5. Alrighty.
See that? Busticated!
Alright. I am, of course, very much enjoying this. And I like seeing how far we can get. I am curious, how far can we get? Because I was going to get ready to, like, kind of throw, but actually, no. It's a question that bears asking.
See that? Busticated! Rushed it. Yes. Get them!
Alright. Keep saying it. I keep saying already. I don't know why. Is this just some sort of like quirk of my upbringing? The more I try to not say, the more I end up saying it too, which is just wild to me. In any case,
See that? Rusticated! Get them! See
just
that?
because I want to do it.
Rusticated! Get them! Get them! See that? Rusticated! Get them!
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna die way before I'm able to actually buy the Apex Plasma Master.
Get them! See that? Rusticated! Get them!
Let's see. Can I upgrade you yet? Yes, I can. Plasma Monkey Fan Club. Marcus Dartman will become the Apex Plasma Master. Maybe. That's the plan, at least.
Get them!
The Glade Lord really is cleaning up nicely. No wonder why you can two tower clear him and the Dartling Gunner on Resort. Whew. In fact, it's my favorite thing to do.
See that? Busticated! Get them! Get them! Crushed it! Get them! Get them! B-A-D spells bad. Get them! See that? Busticated! Get them!
There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Crushed it!
I don't know why I'm so tired. Why my head's hurting. I mean, I have an inkling of an idea as to why. It's because I don't sleep enough.
Get them! See that? Busticated! Get them!
Hmm. I was gonna try and go for a bit longer than the last time. I can't believe the, like, really, an hour and a half? On one map? I mean, I guess I haven't died, so it makes sense that it's taken this long. Alrighty.
See that? What's the cadence?
Uh,
Rushed it.
Alright.
See that? What's the cadence?
Okay, I just need to let it sit and let it run. I need to go get some water. Probably because I'm not spamming all the abilities all the time, we're gonna end up where I'm just not able to outlast it. We'll see what happens when I come back. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Why am I yawning?
See that? What's the cadence?
Okay, I'm back. We're still alive. Not much time passed, honestly, between me going to get something to drink and coming back. So there's really no reason that we would have lost in such a short amount of time. Oh, that's right. I forgot the bomb shooter also has. Ugh. Wait, I just realized this fixes the problem the tack shooter has. By putting it here, the tacks that would have previously just gone away from the track get reflected. Ugh.
See that?
Ugh.
Buster
Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
See that? Buster
Oh my gosh. That DDT almost made it through the entire loop. We definitely don't want that.
Rushed it.
All right. Oh, it's a very strong defense, I will say that much. Oh, nice. All right. right, there we go.
Rushed it. Get them! Get them! Get them! See that? What's the cadence? Get them!
So far, so good. All right.
Get them!
There we go. Look at that. And boom. 133. I'm trying to use as few abilities as possible. Really saving them for the DDTs. except for Pat Fusty's abilities, which don't really affect the DDTs directly, because he can't actually hug them unless I give the Desperado ability to him. And I give the Desperado ability to the Mob Demolisher because he can, with his ability, take out a DDT in one shot.
See that? Busticated!
It doesn't really hurt to have the Plasma Monkey fan club run every so often. Oh my gosh! Okay, I waited a little bit too long this time. We almost died. Hopefully I'm not off cycle now. There we go.
Oh, rushed it.
127,000.
See that? Rusticated! Get them!
Dang.
Down!
Not quite enough to get the Apex Plasma Master.
Yes.
But we almost made it to round 140 with the one tier 5 of, well, I can't say one tier 5 because there's two other Super Monkey, there's two other Dart Monkey tier 5s on the field. Still, that was pretty good. We've been live for almost 2 hours, but before we go, where's Resort? There's the hard. We're not going to do Chimps mode, but we're going to do standard mode. Watch this. Darling Gunner we can't afford, but we can afford this guy. Put him right there. Are up and to the left. as you can. Lock him up there. Advanced targeting. The big thing is we need the red hot rangs before the first lids fill up. And we need advanced targeting before the first, what's it called, show up. Blade ricochet, which means that it goes in a straight line now. Now we're saving up for faster barrels. Also, notice how I haven't bought anything else. That's because there's nothing else to buy. I actually think I put Private Daniel a bit too far to the left. I think he needs to be a bit more to the right. Anyways, now we're saving up for more glaives. But see, this is why we needed red hot ranks. So those guys. Now we're saving up for Hydra Rocket Pods. I may or may not have done a couple things out of order, and I'm sure in an actual Chimps game, it would matter a lot more because I didn't turn off Monkey Knowledge, and I think Monkey Knowledge has played some sort of role in this specific match. Probably with the double looping of the boomerang, if I had to guess. I don't remember that happening in chimps. I think that's a monkey knowledge. Oh yeah, it quite literally is just sort of like once you got more glaives and you're just waiting for Hydra rocket pods, you're kind of set. You're just kind of sitting here waiting. We haven't even seen our first Moab yet. This is why I say Glaive Lord is one of my favorite boomerang upgrades, because combined with the MAD, which I believe is the mobile armament of Doom. You have to make sure you do not get laser cannon. Boom. Now you can just kind of chill. Until you can unlock rockets. See, first Moab already gone. Boom, we rocket storm. Now we just have to wait for Glaive Lord. But yeah, this is it. This is the Two Tower Chimps on Resort. Literally, it's just Roman Apley and Private Daniel. They were on vacation and they got interrupted. It really is just a lot of waiting. Oh. I'm gonna leave it like that so that you guys can see when we're able to afford Glaive Lord. Because remember, in 2TC, we'd be going up to round 100. Also, Roman can't see any camo. Once we hit Glaive Lord, it gets even easier. Alright. But yeah, this is Two Tower Chimps. I don't know what to talk about. Hmm. Ooh, I got a Pokemon magazine from Publix, and it came with a free bonus pack of cards. It was literally just 3 cards, but it's pretty cool. I got a Probopass and a Spritzy and the Antique Sail Fossil. The Sail Fossil is an item, but it can be used like a Pokemon, but it can't retreat. And you can use it, you can evolve it into the Pokemon that it comes from. We're almost there. Almost have enough for Glaive Lord, and then it's just a really, really long wait until we can afford the MAD. Boom, we're Glaive Lord. Now, if I was to tell you that everything before this point, round 59, was the hard part, then you really ought to know how easy this is. Because getting up to Glaive Lord was the hard part. Getting the MAD is just a matter of waiting. And I mean, getting the Glaive Lord was a matter of waiting too. But like now that we have a tier 5, we have nothing to fear. Sorry. I recently modded, or not even recently, but like yesterday or the day before, I modded my Wii U. So now it runs mods. Oh, it is homebrewed and everything. I plan on doing the same thing to the Wii when it arrives, and according to the tracking number, it should arrive tomorrow. Hopefully before I head off to work, but I wouldn't hold my breath. But regardless. Uh, yeah, like I said, it really is just a matter of just sitting here and waiting. Uh, yeah. Uh, I'll be honest, it's really boring. Two Tower Chimps on Resort is really boring because it's so easy. Especially since there's no macros involved. Like, if I want, I can hit this. Boom. We've used our Rocket Storm. But that doesn't really do anything. It just speeds things up a tiny bit. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the plan for Thursday. I work Thursday until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you look at the schedule that I posted, you'll see that there's a time slot for a stream. That time slot, of course, being the time slot that it is, which is 10 p.m. We'll be doing a late night stream. It'll be Poker Night 2. Also, for those of you wondering, we're not going to get the MAD until almost round 100. Uh, the sound of clinking of the ceramic balloons. I have to take my headphones off for a minute. All right. All right. But yeah, I got a Wii, a whole entire packaged Wii coming in. It should show up tomorrow, but it might show up the day after. Because Brawl, Smash Bros. Brawl, which I just got today, was supposed to show up yesterday. But I will wait to pass judgment or anything of the like until, my actual delivery date arrives. Now, now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Monster, if you're getting a regular Wii and you're gonna be modding it anyways, why waste your money on getting a physical copy of Smash Bros. Brawl when you can just get a digital version after you finish home brewing the Wii? And to that I say, because why not? I love the physical discs. And Smash Bros. Brawl is like my second or third favorite Smash Bros. Game. It's got the best story, the best single player experience. Smash Ultimate is the next one up just because it has all the characters. And they tried to do a story with the World of Light. I kind of wish World of Light was a bit more similar to Subspace Emissary, but that's neither here nor there. And it was a fun experience, except for fighting the Pauline spirit. I do miss trophies. I will say that trophies were some of the best parts of Smash Bros. And for them to be replaced with spirits, I don't know, you lose something when you don't get the little blurb talking about the character. Like, did there need to be like physical 3D models of every trophy, of every spirit as trophies instead? Not necessarily. I could kind of get behind spirits if, they kept the information blurred. But the loss of that is really the big thing that I don't like about spirits. Is just the fact that like it's a pretty picture to look at. It's an official render that they put a little effect over to make it look all spirity and ghostly. But like I don't know who over half of the characters are. And there's no blur really. Like I would have loved to get like a little blurb and like what games they appear in. Like trophy. They didn't need to give us like a full 3D model, but like just tell us who the character is, what their game is, what they're all about. It builds a connection to these other franchises that without these spirits and or trophies would not have been represented in Smash. That's my true thing that I feel is the biggest loss between trophies and spirits is just the lack of connection between the player and the spirits they collect. Also, we just beat round 80, so we're going into free play mode. Like I said, you're not going to get the MAD until almost all the way at the end of Chimps. So yeah, I think I might probably play Smash Bros. Brawl on stream, do Subspace Emissary, unlock the characters and everything. Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. We're gonna test out to see how I do with a late night stream after work. If it goes well, if I feel good during the stream, then I might put in one. I'm not gonna promise possibly two. I'm gonna put in one late night stream on a day that I'm working, just to keep consistency. And I mean, I'm being pretty consistent. I don't think I've missed days that I've said I'm gonna stream unless something major has come up. But yeah, could be by the end of round 86 we can get the mad. I think. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to afford it. But before we do buy it, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. Now, boom, and we melt everything now. This is the finale of Two Tower Chimps. Now we literally don't have to do anything. We can let the money build up. We can let the stuff happen. Once we hit level or round 100, it's over. DDT melted instantly. But yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of bootleg Pokemon cards. It was like 25 bucks each for these massive bags of like 40 packs of cards, and I thought they were real cards, which is why I bought them. And then I opened one of each pack, and they're just Spanish bootleg. At least I got a discount from I at least I got an employee discount, so I only spent like a little over $40 instead of 50 plus dollars. But yeah, like I don't know what to do with. I'm gonna take some up to my sister's wedding and give her a few because she expressed an interest in them, and she's gonna give me some packs of actual Pokemon cards, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, so I got a bunch of bootleg Pokemon cards. I've been cleaning the room just so I think I mentioned this before. I'm cleaning my room so that way I can like function better in it. But yeah, using the Mad Rocket Storm really melts everything. But yeah, so I've got two Nintendo consoles that have been homebrewed, my 3DS and my Wii U. Right now, the Wii U homebrew doesn't really do anything if I haven't set it up more than just making it so that it's able to run the homebrew launcher stuff. I could mod the virtual Wii that it has, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually mod the Wii that shows up this week. Oh. But to stave off my mom being pissed at me for buying more stuff, I need to make sure that my room is at least mostly taken care of. I have to take care of laundry as well, just to make sure that stuff is clean and everything. Okay, look at this. We're around 100. We have 2 towers. That's it. It doesn't even get past the first loop. We're already done. Boom. Insta monkey glue gunner. And since we're already in free play mode, since we just did this in hard and not in actual chimps mode, it's just gonna keep going. Now, it's not the end all be all. You can't survive endlessly with just these two, but you can last a while. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not even gonna use the. Actually, I think I'll set up a tech bot. I do not have a tech bot. I will add a tech bot. I'm going to place the tech bot, and we're going to link you to the U. There we go. Now it'll automatically use its ability whenever it's ready. Which, I'll be honest, should let us last a bit longer. And now, yes, this is outside the bounds of chimps because the tech bot is a power, and powers are banned in chimps. Not even just banned, they're disabled. So there wouldn't be a tech bot. But the tech bot is mostly just so I personally don't have to click it every time, because I would click it every time. But I really don't feel like doing that right now. So this is just, a simulated I clicked it every time. See, I'm going to hover my mouse there, right here. Oh, what? It's just. Oh, wait, it is a monkey thing. I don't know why the mouse is so much smaller on the display than it is for me. Anyways, I'm gonna hover my mouse next to the thing so that it looks so that, like, if it wasn't being tech botted, I would just be definitely pressing the button. The tech bot is more so that my hands can take a rest. But yeah, like, look at this. We're at round 105. You know what? Yeah, there we go. Oh, chair squeaking. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of the squeaking chair. In any case, this is now 2 maps that we've gotten past round 100 in. The first one, though, it's not as clean because it's in easy mode, which makes, the money more valuable because, things are cheaper in that mode. And also, Moabs and ceramics have less starting out health because it's easy mode. If it works in hard mode, though, if I get around 100 in hard mode, we do one of each primary tower plus Pat Busty, then it's something worth considering for chimps as a viable strategy. One of the blimps was large enough to hit the road spikes at the exit while it was doing its first turn. I'm guessing it was the OMG. But again, it doesn't really matter because of this stuff. I can talk good. I have interesting things to say. Hey, it must be just because I'm tired and also didn't really prepare to talk about anything. But yeah, look at this. We're around 110. Just these two towers and the Tech 5, which is just simulating me activating the ability every time it comes off cooldown. Matt is still locked in the same position. Yeah. We're about to hit 100,000 monkey money, or 100,000 coins. All right. So keep saying it. I keep drawing attention to the fact that I keep saying it as well. Um, hmm. One of the big things is that I'm really hoping that I can make streaming so often work. The moment that I'm able to upgrade my computer, I'm going to. That'll open up a whole new subsection of games. It'll make Minecraft run better, and I'll be able to use something that I can't say it's been in the works for a while because it got finished at the same time as PMP Tuber, but I have another model. I just can't use it because my computer doesn't like when I run that software and have other things open, which means I can't use it to stream currently because of hardware limitations. But just be aware that that's something that, there's something to look forward to when it comes to the future and being a VTuber. I do want to thank y'all for joining. Even if you're just lurking, you're not chatting, you're just sitting there listening. Listen to the sound of monkeys popping balloons and me talking about everything and anything and also nothing at all. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't really have a plan as to what to stream today. I didn't really want to go back to the Forever World right now. Minecraft is going to be on pause for a moment, especially since, I'm going to be getting another Minecraft figure skin for an SMP that I plan to be streaming. It'll be lore focused again. I'm gonna be looking into the life of someone else on the MonsterVerse. That's what I'm calling it. The lore stuff that is connected to this iteration of my Minecraft uh, lore stuff from Feywild and Coven. We're starting to reach the limits of what can be done here. Several small balloons almost leaked through. And in fact, I think rainbow balloons are typically what kill my 2 tower chimps free play runs after I finish the actual chimps run. It's always the small ones, it's never actually the blimps. What I'm gonna do I'm gonna pull out this to prep for a glaive dominus. Roman Apley is gonna be the glaive dominus. All right. We do have to wait for $400,000, so we might not actually get it. Oh, she's a special boomerang specifically for Moab that gets thrown out every so often, regardless of if they're actually in range or not. Unless the Moabs are just big enough that they're in range. No, they're definitely not big enough that they're just straight up in her range. But yeah, cleaning up my room so that way it can be nice and clean. I recently moved a couple of things around, moved my small bookshelf into my closet so that I can actually really use the closet space. Meanwhile, I took my tall dresser out so I can more easily actually use the dresser as an actual dresser because when it was in the closet, I just never used it. And yes, I'm very aware that some of you might be thinking, what is this guy babbling about? I just want to watch him be a stupid anime boy playing Bloons Tower Defense or Minecraft or whatever else. And well, I mean, I have nothing to talk about otherwise because uh, I don't really have any talking points prepared today. I never have talking points prepared, and I'm bad at doing live commentary. And live commentary is one of the biggest things about being a VTuber and streamer. Being unprepared is the reason why I felt like shelving Tuesday News Day, besides the fact that I stole the name from a popular YouTuber that I like watching. The reason I shelved it is just because I'm not good at reporting on the news. I'm not good at finding any good news, like gaming news and stuff like that. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to look for VTuber news aside from Twitter. And then it's just like, well, what is there to talk about on Twitter that is VTuber news related? What do I get if I sell the Mad? Not nearly enough for the Glaive Dominus. So we're gonna keep the Mad. And I don't think a Glaive Dominus could solo anything this late into the game anyways. The Mad is absolutely pulling more than its weight. I mean, it's not pulling more than its weight, it's pulling its weight because the Glaive Dominus is pulling its weight. Turbocharge is kind of useless. Kylie is actually pretty good. But again, they're only really here so that we can turn Roman into the Glaive Dominant. Future Fortnite streams could very much become a thing. They are, of course, going to be being played through the Nintendo Switch because the computer version doesn't like to play nice with the fact that I don't really have a dedicated graphics card. But I can, but I can easily do the capture carding for the Nintendo Switch. It's very easy. Look at that. See, all of those DDTs and the ceramics were all basically taken out by Roman, whereas the DDTs were dealt with exclusively by the Mad, which punched through them. The only time the DDTs really get through anything is when the ceramics really eat up all of the. And see, there we go. And watch. Wasn't even a DDT, it was a ceramic that busted the line. And there's that. There we go. And we've got Insta Monkeys. All right. Hey, this is a pretty good stream. We did some Bloons stuff. It's actually like I don't know why I expected to be able to get more done, but like really getting to round 100 twice and then beyond that as well, that took us almost 3 hours. And we did a total of, I would say, roughly 250-ish rounds, which means if we hadn't done the free play round past round 100 for both things, then we'd still only be halfway done with the third map going to round 100. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that's pretty good. I'm moving us to this so that way the game disappears. We can still see me talking. All right, so I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today, whether you were lurking, whether you were not, um, whether I was on the background or I was on the foreground and you just weren't typing or whatever else. I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate you all for joining me today. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the late night stream. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Have a good night. And now we're going to go over to the end stream. No raid today, but we are going to, have a good night. I would hope so. I'll see you guys on the next stream.